Meanwhile, President Obama is leaving the G-20 economic summit with no peace deal in Syria and under the cloud of North Korea's latest missile test. Overnight, the North fired 3 missiles that landed in the waters near Japan. It's being seen as a provocation aimed at President Obama. At the summit in China, the president met with Russian leader Vladimir Putin to try to keep Syrian peace talks on track. Margaret Brennan is in Hangzhou, China, where President Obama is about to meet with reporters. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning. Well, in a 90-minute meeting with Vladimir Putin, President Obama tried to salvage a ceasefire deal in Syria, but he's walking away empty-handed. President Obama had hoped to broker a groundbreaking deal with Vladimir Putin to coordinate airstrikes against ISIS and al-Qaeda-linked terrorists in Syria. But at the last minute, Russia pulled back. The proposed deal would have stopped their ally, dictator Bashar al-Assad, from bombing civilians and U.S.-backed rebels, while also allowing aid into starving cities like Aleppo. Sadly, the city came under siege as the deal fell apart. President Obama said they needed the Russians if they're to make progress in Syria.
If we do not get some buy-in from the Russians on reducing the violence and easing the humanitarian crisis, then it's difficult to see how we get to the next phase.
Any alliance with Russia would be extraordinary, given their brutal behavior inside Syria. But Putin's military might has made him indispensable. The White House is reluctant to use force and has no diplomatic backup plan. The Mideast crisis overshadowed President Obama's main mission here at the G20, to bridge tensions with China, whose aggressive military expansion in Asia is rattling nerves. With Asia already on edge, nuclear-armed North Korea test-fired 3 ballistic missiles into the Sea of Japan. Well, the White House strongly condemned the missile test and called it a reckless threat to boats and planes in the area. Vlad, behind closed doors, President Obama also pressured China's Xi Jinping to rein in North Korea, a country he still provides financial support.
Margaret Brennan in China, thanks.